Hirschman split wide to the near side and bottom of your screen. They'll hand it off up to Luke Walters on their first down play on defense. Third and 10. They'll screen it out to the near side. Won't quite get the first down, but picked up yardage to around the 25-yard line, and they swung it out to Luke Walters. Jarrell Franklin, the middle linebacker, making the play.
Yeah, really nice job. Came with a blitz from the corner, swung it out on the away to the blitz side, and then you had Eric Taylor make a big hit on.
Handed off to some great backs. But Schlachter on the year, 1,250 yards. First down. They'll hand it off to Jordan James in a big hole immediately. Gets it up across the 40-yard line. Who will be looking for as a spotlight offensive lineman. There's James again on a little inside handoff. He'll get the first down up to about the 47-yard line. And Carter Patton again on the stop in the first quarter. They'll swing it out to the right side. It'll be Patterson on the catch, and he'll pick up 7-8 yards and a flag down. First and 10 again for Oakland at the 42-yard line of Brentwood. They'll send James in motion. And they'll hand it off. Nope. It's going to stay inside to Patterson on a direct snap. He'll move it inside the 39. Hand it inside and nothing there. It's going to be a lost yardage play. And that was Jordan James. It doesn't happen that often. Hayden Wilhelm. James is the running back. They'll look to screen it. Now Schlachter's going to run it. Tried to get the corner, and he does. At the 20. Schlachter to the 10 and out of bounds. Baker Brummett ran him out, but a 34-yard gain in West. He made one guy miss, and it really opened up for him.
Yeah, and it was a busted play. It was supposed to be a throwback screen, and the receiver wasn't there. So Ian Schlachter makes a great play and just makes something out of nothing.
At the 7. Schlachter under center and an empty backfield. They'll hand it off, and it's going to be Patterson who gets down to about 82 a game. Ninth play of the drive for Oakland. They'll hand it inside to Jordan James, and he will bust into the end zone. Touchdown, Oakland.
Just the inside handoff, wing T play, and did a really nice job. I mean, that's where Jordan James is so strong. He's inside the tackle box, making guys miss, and just gets behind those pads.
Now they'll bring a little orbit motion inside. Granzow will keep it and move it up to about the 35-yard line.
Coming into this game.
Granzow screens it out. It's Scott Collins. Collins up across the 40 to the 45-yard line. Jarrell Franklin, the linebacker, on the stop for Oakland, and that was a play, Wes. Was this a backwards throw or no, barely forward?
Yeah, barely forward, and Granzow did a really.
We'll see. Collins back there with him in the backfield. He'll fake it. He'll throw it down the sideline. Got a man out there. It's going to be caught inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Brentwood. Aaron Walton, his 13th touchdown reception of the year, and that's exactly what you were talking about, what Granzow can do to spread out a defense.
Yeah, you got to force it deep, and Aaron Walton can do it. They list him as a tight end, but he's a threat down the field, as you can see. One of those hybrid guys that can make a lot of things happen.
Walton got a step on the defender and took it in for 6. I mean, that's an offense leading 7-6. From the 19, they'll pitch it to Jordan James. Got a great seam on the right side. Look at the blocks downfield. James across the 50. He's at the 30. Made a nice move, and that's going to spring him. He's going to go. 81 yards. Jordan James for Oakland.
I mean, let me tell you, Cameron Floyd, the big offensive lineman, got downfield and made that happen. He was 25, 30 yards downfield right in front of James, and he did a heck of a job springing him.
Here it is again, coming right into your living room. Watch this move coming up. James into the end zone.
And
Avery Rogers on the kickoff. And House looks to take it. He'll get it at the 5. Right up the seam. House meets several Oakland players. The ball comes out, and Oakland says they have it, and they do. Oakland forces a special teams turnover, and Kobe Manning put the hit to knock the ball loose, and Oakland's going to get it. Take another look.
That's what they teach right there. Put your hat on the football right there. And
Field quickly. They're at the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive with a short field. They'll get it to Patterson. Good scene there. Patterson to the 20. Here he goes into the 10. He'll score. 2 one-play drives back-to-back for Oakland.
just a tall sweep out of the wing tee. You get it to Patterson, and he can make some things happen. Coach Crawford even said that if they want to go outside, they're going to give it to Patterson because he's got a little bit of wiggle. They are working on it.
Okay.
So we'll
maybe get an update from Katie on that in a bit. So Oakland goes for 2 here. It's 19-6. There's Schlachter, looks in the back of the end zone, wide open for the score, Bryson Dobbs. The 2-point play connects, and it's 21-6. But back-to-back one-play drives.
I'm telling you, they can do it in a hurry. They're very explosive. They had
a really nice drive that they scored on. Granzow empties the backfield out. Now swings it out to the far side. Scott Collins, and good open field tackle for Oakland.
On the sideline, sitting on the trainer's table. They're not working on him, but he is visibly in a lot of pain. It appears to be a right leg injury. I'll have more whenever I find out.
Isaiah Horton with an interception for Oakland. He's inside the 30 and out of bounds at about the 25-yard line. That ball sailed a little bit, Wes, and right into the arms of Horton.
Yeah, the ball went off the receiver.
Schlachter, they'll send a man in motion. Inside handoff back to Jordan James, and he'll work it down to about the 20. Schlachter pitches it to James, tries to beat everybody to the corner, and he does. Touchdown, Oakland. 4-yard run for Jordan James, and another touchdown on the board. That is his third of the night. James tries.
Just great blocking on the perimeter right there by the wide receivers.
After Wes said we would have no returns in the kick game, there's not been one that hasn't been returned yet. They don't call him the best in the business for nothing. It's from the goal line. House across the 10, 20, 25, and oh, what a hit. What a hit for Oakland.
Dylan King right there.
Yes.
Not giving up any ground.
They'll send Collins in motion and screen it out to it. Gathers it in and spun down on a really good tackle.
And he did.
2nd and 9 from the 41. Granzow screens it to the near side. They'll turn that upfield, and oh, he paid the price after a yard gain. Luke Walters out of the backfield makes the catch, and Jarrell Franklin. Too, if you're a defensive lineman and you're trying to guess where the ball is, go ahead and start looking for Jordan James. Here they go over the middle, intercepted by Brentwood. They come back the other way. Jake Brock. Brock will get down inside the 15 to about the 11-yard line. Ian Schlachter went to the air, and Jake Brock was there to jump in front of it and make a big defensive play. Brentwood looking for a spark. Maybe that could be it.
Yeah, that was a nice job by Jake Brock. The ball, he just undercut the ball. If Ian Schlachter would have put a little air under it, I think he had a big play, but threw it a little flatter. Brock does a good job undercutting.
Jake Brock with his 4th interception of the season. Collins is the running back. They'll fake it, throw it, catch it, score it. Aaron Walton with the Brentwood touchdown. They got the turnover, Wes, and took a shot right then.
Yeah, nice little, a deep hot pass right there. Give a little play action fake, try to sneak the tight end up the field, and really nice job. I mean, I'm telling you, when you watch the film in the passing game, Aaron Walton is a football player.
Aaron Walton with his second touchdown reception of the night. 28-12. One play, 11 yards, 4 seconds off the clock. Oakland with it back. There's Jordan James. Boy, that was a great tackle on him. Carter Patton working off the left hash. Schlachter. They'll hand it off inside to James. Breaks through. Here he goes. 20, 10, touchdown. Jordan James, 59 yards. 4 touchdowns in the game for number 2.
He's a special player right there. I mean, you have him. Brentwood has everything they want right there. You got him bottled in, and he makes a little lateral step to the left and then uses his speed, just gets out of there. You can't miss tackles, first downs. Keep getting the ball to the playmakers.
Nate Granzow swings it out near side to Walker Merrill. He can do something with it. They spin him around, and he dives up across the 40 to the 42. They'll hand it off on a run play to Walters. Walters gets it up across the 45 and a nice run to the 49-yard line. They pick up 7.
And it's just hard to block those guys.
Merrill goes in motion. Granzow, another big, long throw with a chance to be intercepted, and it was too easy for Isaiah Horton there. Horton coming back the other way. Gets across the 30. Horton 40, 50. And another turnover for Brentwood, but Isaiah Horton makes the interception. Luke Walters chased him down.
You're trying to force something good to happen, and you can't. There's 11 guys out there. You just got to take what the defense gives you.
First down for Oakland at the midfield stripe. They'll hand it off to the running back. Being good on first down is a huge help in that. Granzow and company, they'll screen it out and right into the hands of Walters, who nearly didn't get turned around in time. Makes the catch and gets it over the midfield stripe. Thanks a lot, Katie. They'll throw it out there and caught inside the 40 at the 36-yard line. Aaron Walton with the catch. He already has 2 touchdowns tonight. But Xavier Patterson is their defenders in the secondary, and they can turn those guys loose up front. Here's Schlachter in the Oakland offense. And Jordan James grinding out some yards from the 33.
In a week out in Williamson County and the region they play in.
Schlachter throws back, has Jordan James at the 50. James spins out of one tackle, gets it inside the 40, and a first down. Oakland keeps.
He just can make people move. He's so smooth and so fast.
They'll get the ball out to the right side. Isaiah Horton on the catch. Stays in bounds. The clock rolls. John House on the stop for Brentwood.
The wing back out on a wheel route away from the motion.
They'll hand it straight up the gut to Jordan James. James with a first down as they take the ball inside. Oakland going with a little tempo here. They'll give it to James again up the middle to the 10. James spins down to about the 5-yard line, and he's going to be stopped. 1 minute to play in the first half. Schlachter hands it to James, follows his blocks. He gets to the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, Oakland. 5 touchdowns in the first half for Jordan James.
You know, and we talk about Jordan James, but it's those guys up front. I mean, you look at that movement right there. All those linemen are standing in the end zone with him. So I think you're going to see a lot of Walker Merrill right here.
Maybe try to step it down the field a little bit. Granzow didn't want to run it, but he had to, and it may force him to take a timeout or could change. Oakland with defenders spread all over the field. Here we go. They'll start it out there and get out of bounds, but that'll do it. That's the end of the half. And what a half it was for the Oakland Patriots. In the Blue Cross Bowl game, in a state championship game, Jordan James on first down brings it out. Up goes to the air. He does, over the middle. Ball is going to be caught at about the 32-yard line. And that is going to be short of the Jordan James. They get a tackle from behind. And Nick Haley
down here. I mean, with Coach Crawford, and
that's not in their makeup.
That's not the way they're going to go, and they're really playing tough right here.
Here's a reverse. Patterson with it. Good blocking out front. Patterson gets through to the midfield stripe and into Brentwood territory. Carter Patton, who we just talked about, recovered to the 46-yard line. And another first down for Oakland. Inside handoff goes to Jordan James. And he moves it down. And the fumble picked up by Brentwood. And it's going to be a turnover. Brentwood's defense forces it to get it back for the offense. J.P. Labreche made the hit, and the ball popped out. He picked it up. Well, they pull the ball out. You could make an argument he may have been down.
It was close.
Very close. Back for Brentwood. He'll ride the back and get it off to Walters. Walters tries to get the edge. Got the corner, got the first down. But a nice chase. Easy number.
It really is. It really is.
Here goes Granzow. Got a blocker. Granzow inside the 20 and down inside the 15. And an Oakland player's helmet comes off.
Guard.
Granzow, screen play, out to Walters, has some room, to the 10, to the 5, touchdown, Brentwood. Boy, great downfield blocking, and Luke Walters on the reception, and I think Brentwood will probably go for 2 here.
Yeah, really good job. You know, just a running back screen, little flare pat.
Touchdowns. They'll give it off inside to Antonio Patterson. Patterson with a little Derrick Henry stiff arm, gets it across midfield and down the sidelines and out of bounds. But an effective use of the stiff arm.
They make my man Ian Schlochter run back to the sideline between every play.
There's not a lot of technology in that. And Schlochter tackle for a sack. We'll see who gets that up on 3rd and very long. Schlochter looks. Puts it up there, nice ball. It's going to be caught inside the 20. And on the catch, Bryson Dobbs. Boy, really nice touch on that pass. And Dobbs did a great job bringing it in.
Yeah, Dobbs did a really good job, you know, using his body to kind of block out the defender and then go up and get the ball at its highest point.
And good balance. Kept the between them. 3rd and 30. Schlochter fakes, runs, still runs, has a chance for a first down, got it and more. Inside the 5, what an effort. But not only Schlochter, he had great blocking downfield.
Yeah, Isaiah Horton, once he realized Schlochter had passed the line of scrimmage, was going to keep it. Horton does a good job of getting on his defensive back and making some plays. And Schlochter, this is the second time he's done it. He just makes something happen with his feet. Did it in the first half on a broken play.
56 yards. Here's Jordan James. That is touchdown number 6 for Jordan James. Made that look easy.
Yeah, he did. And again, you know, not taking anything from Jordan James, but those 7 guys up front are really doing a really good job. All the offensive linemen, 2 tight ends, and then you got Isaiah Horton out on the edge, still blocking. But that's one of those deals, and I'm sure they'll find a way to get through it.
Screen pass out. Great block out there, and Walker Merrill moves it upfield. Eric Taylor made the defensive play, but it was a great block that sprung it.
Yeah.
First play of the fourth quarter, little handoff there to Scott Collins, and he drags a defender into Oakland territory. Ethan McLaurin chased him down from behind. And here's Granzow, first of all, throwing out there, caught by Aaron Walton.
Oakland's going to bring some pressure right here.
Here they come, and White tries to step up through it, and they'll knock him down at the 25-yard line. And you saw it coming, and really not a whole lot you could do about it.
No, they brought more than you had blockers and went man coverage straight across the board in the back and just overwhelmed the offensive line.
Number 9, Theron, a very good game manager for Oakland all year long at the quarterback spot. Antonio Patterson off right side.
The state.
Patterson again on the run, gets the first down.
They're kind of like Kevin Creasy and a Gary Rank and what goes on at Maryland. You can't teach that to a team just once a year. That's something those guys have built on. Where you've got veterans, you can do some of the games that they do on the back end. So you got to tip your hat to.
Great team, but great program also.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about culture now. Trying to keep.
They swing it out to Patterson and really kind of showcasing his versatility on this drive. Not only can he run it, and he's got such.
He said, "Man, right now we're just holding on to the people that we have. We're not."
Ball up in the air, and Schlachter goes into a unique category there of. He's in that Oakland backfield and gets it again. Patterson tries to cut to the outside, stays on his feet. Still gets inside the 15-yard line. That'll be a first down. One touchdown, but I bet he's looking for another. And there it is. Touchdown, Oakland.
Just straight from the Wildcat. He's their guy in the Wildcat. And just right up the middle, quarterback zone to the left.
14-yard run for Antonio Patterson.
Just fake the read option coming across. I mean, it was quarterback run all the way. It's different. It's a little bit more of a community win and success to get this far because
this hasn't been easy. There's Aaron Walton with another great catch and running into the end zone. Aaron Walton, a pass play to Walton, back-to-back catches. That one's good for a Brentwood touchdown.
Just a seam route right there. I mean, I'm telling you, Aaron Walton, he's a heck of a football player.
Here's another look at it. We were in a graphic, but right there, quick seam route, like you said.
And really well thrown football,
Put on a helmet and shoulder pad again. And to play today for a state title, what an honor. They throw in the end zone, and that's going to be good for the two-point play. Merrill Walker on the catch. What a nice fade route. I think Brentwood's quarterback position is going to be in good hands next year.
I think they found him. I mean, he's come in. Davis White's come in and made a lot of plays.
Davis White bouncing around, gets hit in the backfield, and he's going to go down at about the 47-yard line. Cassius Thorpe. White to throw, middle screen, gets it to Walker Merrill. Merrill on his feet, gets inside the 20. Merrill down to about the 10-yard line. So 99 catches on the season. Josiah Gordon on the teammates. All right, 1st and 10. White looks, steps up in the pocket. Looks, throws in the back of the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Mac Hirschman. We talked about him and what he meant to this team, and he had gone without a catch tonight until right there, and it's a touchdown.
I They enjoy it.
Inside handoff as Oakland goes to the bench, put up a fight against this outstanding Oakland team. One more run, and that one by 35, Khalil James. That'll be the last play of the game, and as the clock runs down, Oakland High School of Murfreesboro, 3A champions in 1984, 5A champions in 1998 and 2008, Class 6A champions in 2018, and now in 2020, the Oakland Patriots are your 6A state champions of Tennessee. 15-0, the perfect season for Oakland. First time in school history they've ever ended the year with a 0 in the loss column, but Kevin Creasy and Ron Crawford meet